Good morning, Virgo. Welcome to Black Sun Tarot. This is your girl, Kharma, with your monthly August reading. This is a general reading. May not resonate with everyone. Shouldn't resonate with everyone. If it resonates with you, hit a like or subscribe. Sorry about the shaky camera tripod issue. I thought I fixed that, yo. I don't know why it's like that. But, try not to hit the table when I'm not shuffling the cards. Anyway, welcome. If you want to hit me up for a more personalized reading, you can email me at blacksuntarot1111@gmail.com. If you want to throw $1 for the holla, you can hit me up on the Cash App, J_Kharma, KHARMA. Also, you can find me on IG at J_Kharma, KHARMA. So we'll jump right into your reading and see what the angel guides and spirit guides have for you. Cut the deck. Ace of Cups. So love is in the air for you, Virgo. New opportunity for love. It's the general energy behind the reading. So what do we have for Virgo? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Somebody's making a decision. Two of Swords. There's indecision. Okay, you're in between a rock and a hard place. You have to make a hard decision. Lesser of two bads. Neither one of them is necessarily the greatest thing for you right now. Or you don't feel that way. You're not confident in that way. You're torn mentally about it. Holy shit. Okay. Whatever your choice is, you're going to have some victory in the end. You have to trust yourself. And you may have to do it in an untraditional means, because you have the Hierophant here in reverse, which means you will be trying to find a creative way out of the situation. So it may be coming down to two choices, but you may have to find some type of creative compromise. Okay, because if neither one of them are that great of an option, you got to figure out the best option for you. How do you get out of it the best way possible? And this could be in regards to love, but once you make that decision and you find that compromise, you will be in a victory mode, be doing a victory dance. Now I gotta take a moment and clean up all the cards I dropped, which are a lot, actually. Okay, sorry about that. So it looks like I said, whatever these options, whatever you're debating in your mind that's going on, you're going to have to find a compromise. I don't think you can just pick one or the other. I think neither one is really going to work. So if you find a compromise, something creative, something non-traditional, look beyond what's traditional. And if this has to do with relationships, you know, you have to look beyond traditional. Page of Swords. Someone is going to express their truth to you, or you need to express your truth to someone. This could be part of this Two of Swords situation. You need to be honest about what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're actually trying to... What are you feeling? What are your thoughts on it? So you need to open up. We have the Hierophant, which represents Taurus. We have Swords and Wands, which could be fire signs and air signs. Of course, you know, time is an illusion. The timelines are collapsible. I say this is for August. This could be for August for you. This could be September. This could be July. Page of Staves. So you have some budding energy with these pages. Okay, someone has a passion for you, or you have a passion for someone else. You know, this could go either way. This being a general reading, like I said, if you want a more specific reading, then you have to email me, guys. let me know. I can do them by phone. We can do them by Skype if you want face-to-face. We can do them by phone. Or I can do pre-recorded. So there's some different options there. So Six of Swords. You have a lot of swords here, Virgo. I don't, you know, this is a mental month for you. Very mental, a lot of thoughts. You have moved away from a problem, and it seems like now you're returning, you're ready to return to a safe space. Okay, you moved away from some heartache here. But now you feel safe enough, maybe not to return to the same situation, but to return to a point where you're open. You're not hurt anymore. You're not like feeling like you need to retreat. You're like returning like, okay, I'm okay now. I can move forward. I don't have to run from this pain anymore because it's not a pain to me anymore. Ace of Cups. See? A new love. So now that you've gotten over that hurt and that pain, that you've taken that rest for yourself and gotten moved away from a situation, now here you are with another opportunity. That same Ace of Cups came back, you see? So there is a new love on the horizon. And I feel like a truth has to be expressed and a passion is going to be expressed in this month of August for you. Then you have the High Priestess in reverse. So yeah, sitting right next to this truth that's coming out. Something to be revealed. And the mystery is going to be revealed, whatever it is. Also, be mindful here of taking care of your inner spirit, spiritual workings. This reminds me of like when you exercise, you know, you have to exercise your body. You also have to exercise your spirit and nurture it and take care of it. So this is a warning for that. But this also could be a card that it landed right next to this one, just saying that a truth is going to be revealed, some mystery revealed. This could be your truth. This could be someone's truth to you. Either way, it's bringing you sun, revelation. So light will be revealed in victory. Light will reveal overshadows. So things done in the dark are going to come to the light. This is also a very healing card with the sun. There's also a Leo card, and I think it's still technically Leo season, I believe. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah, so, you know, revelation, healing, happiness. This is very much like, remember the the bull's head is down and pushing forward. So it's not completely always the easiest thing to push through this and get this sun, but it's worth it in the end. It's victory in the end for you. So I'm going to pull out some clarifiers from my other deck and see if anything gets more clear. I mean, you definitely have a new love opportunity coming in the mix. You definitely need to be mindful of expressing your truth or someone expressing a truth towards you in regards to their passion for you and their love. Look for that message. Be open to it. Or be open to share it. And feel safe in your return to your home. Like if you had to leave a situation and now you're going to be around these people again or something like that. Trust your growth and feel comfortable with that. You're ready to return. You're ready to return. Forgive my shuffles. They are not the best. So I'm going to cut this deck. See what we have here. The Magician. Okay, so yeah, you're manifesting. And then it kind of came up in reverse. So I would just say be mindful of your intentions when you're manifesting, because you don't want to unconsciously be manifesting something. So you have to be mindful of what your intentions are, because you're constantly manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. That's the key here. So we see the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So you're in a manifesting energy. Page of Wands again. Yeah, so someone is definitely, this is the same thing as a Page of Staffs. okay? Definitely in the realm of serving up some passion. Someone is building passion for you, has deep feelings, drive for you in relation to this Ace of Cups. So there's forward movement there. There may be some type of Seven of Wands. There may be some type of competition, okay, that you might have to, like, you might feel like you're having to compete against some other mofos or something like that. Any other clarifiers for Virgo for the month of August? The Strength in reverse. This is also a Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo very much, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Leo here, coming across strong in this reading. But the Strength card in reverse has a lot to do with being fearful or letting your ego overpower you. And the ego operates out of fear, uses fear to control and manipulate. So don't be fearful. You have to channel your strength, you know, and don't be fearful about these, whatever this competition is that you feel like you're up against. Because at the end of the day, you got six of staffs victory, and you got this cup of love that's coming towards you. Okay. A couple things came out here with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is like an unfinished business situation you got going on. Something hasn't been perfected. It hasn't been felt yet. You know, like it's either underdoing it or overdoing it. This type of energy. And this could be with your work. Or this could be, you know, even with the situation with love. You could be like sort of having this approach where you don't, like, nonchalant. Like, I'm not really going to put any effort. Or you could be the opposite, where it's like, I just don't know what to do. I want to do everything right. I want to do everything right. Well, you can't. You're not going to do everything right. Nobody's perfect. Okay, but that doesn't mean you quit on it either. Because it could still very well be, I see you making a decision. This is an option for you. Taking a chance and moving forward in a different direction. Making a decision. So, definitely with this Two of Swords and this Two of Wands, a decision. You're making a decision. Making a choice here. It's not the easiest choice to make for you. Here's the Six of Wands again in reverse. So even that, this victory that you... It's temperamental. Highly dependent on your choices and your attitude. If you could turn this energy around, see, it came in reverse, so it's like this, not complete, but if you could complete this cycle, I think it's going to help you keep those six of Wands feeling like a victory instead of like a defeat. But the energy's fluctuating, guys, and it can go both ways. This is general, so it can go different scenarios. Wheel of Fortune is on your side either way. So the major forces of the universe are backing you. They have your back on this decision that you're making. And they're going to make things happen in a certain way where, you know, you might not feel like at the end you have much of a choice. But definitely it's saying that you have a choice. And you've been in conflict about this choice. But it's time to stop staying up all night over it. It's time to stop that. Okay, you're going to come out of this competitive, like, conflict energy. And rise up out of this with the Nine of Swords renewed. Because this was you. This was you thinking about all in your thoughts. So, as I said, it was a lot of thoughts on the table in the beginning. So all in your thoughts about what to do, what to do, what to do. It's time to come out of that energy. And don't worry about your fears. If your fears are not legitimately telling you about a real danger and they're just, you know, playing with your mind, you know, it's hard to distinguish that sometimes. You got to really get into that high priestess energy and focus on yourself and your inner spiritual workings and listen to the spirit to kind of decipher the difference between what's a real fear, like a legitimate fear, like is a dragon attacking you? That's a real fear. Okay, but fear that somebody might not like your shirt, you know, that's not a real fear. So you don't need to hold that energy away in the same way. I'm not going to say it's not a real fear, but what I'm saying is it's not a necessary fear. It's not a fear that we have fears to help us stay safe. You know, fear is not a bad thing when it's keeping you safe, but when it's keeping you trapped, then it's a bad thing. It's not helpful. It's not to your highest good. All right, I think this is it for us right here. Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you might have been in this energy where you've been shutting it down, not really been opening up to your truth, not really trusting anybody else as far as their own truth, you know, which is understandable. Understandable. We all get there. But there's a way to have the Queen of Swords energy and be discerning without being a total closed off, mean person. You don't want to be an ice queen. Okay, Virgo. I'm just trying to look to see. This is your strongest energy card here. Most of these are fire and action and thoughts. Action and thoughts. But this pinnacle, this earth pinnacle, that could go either way. Like I said, it's an energy of something being unfinished. Let me see what the angels have for you. And then we'll look in your heart space real quick and wrap it up. Let's see what the angels have for Virgo for the month of August. These cards are so big. I actually have two different decks here, so they don't always shuffle and blend the way other decks do, but it's all good. Oh, shit. Okay, new psychic spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Okay, so back to this high priestess that you have. You're being off balance a little bit spiritually, so you really need to try to redirect that energy. Okay, you want to be open to that spiritual gift, study, and prayer. You don't want to close that off because that's going to throw you off and you won't be able to move forward, making decisions and trust in yourself. You're kind of like in this place right now where you're shutting things down because you don't trust nobody and you don't really trust what you're feeling either. And it's, but you need to come out of that because that's not helpful. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Okay, so if some of you guys have children in the mix of this situation, that might be a concern or worry for you. Please do not worry. The angels are looking after your children here, and those of you who have lost children, that could be heavy on your mind as well. And this decision could have something to do with your past feelings in regards to the loss of a child as well, which is tough. But be open, again, like I said, to those new spiritual experiences and allow them to come in and allow Spirit to work with you. Trust God overall, whatever you want to call it. You can call it the Great Spirit, the Mighty L, if you want. I don't know. Everybody calls it something. Whatever makes you feel respect towards a greater power, use that. That's what you want to call it. Okay, don't worry about what I call it or what your friend down the street calls it. It's about what you call it and that you call on it. Okay, let's quickly look at your romance card. Let's see. Let's see what finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, you know, you might be having some doubts here about finances. This could shed some light on this Eight of Pentacles. You know, you might be having some doubt here. Not real confident in what has been created here as far as finances and career, or the person that you're interested in. This is slightly slowing them up too. Even though there's still an offer, but this could be weighing heavy on the situation. Like, you know, and the thing about it is, I pick up like maybe that's a concern, is finances. You know, and I see competition on the table, and I see a little bit of like you have to fight for it type of energy. Like, you know, it's kind of reminding me of capitalism. I mean, quite honestly. You know, and my thing is, I know that sounds crazy, but my thing is, it's not about the money. Money is an energy. Money is an energy just like everything else. So you can't let it be a stress to you, because then it's never going to come. If you put a negative energy about it out there, then it's always going to be a lacking energy for you. But I see you fighting for it. So keep doing the work. Keep putting in that work. And make sure that you respect the work that you put in. Don't overdo. Know when to stop. And know when to keep going as far as the work involved. Family, healing family issues. So, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So you might be having some family issues here involving kids, parents. I see the baby and the son card. So whatever this is, whether it's involving your parents in relationship to your kids, or your relationship to your kids as a parent, or your relationship to your parents as yourself, and then bringing that back forward as a parent, you know, so many dynamics here. The important thing is healing and forgiveness. You have to be able to forgive for yourself, not even just, you know, for them, yeah. But even if someone has passed, like we see, you've lost. There could be some loss here. Even if someone has passed at the hands of someone else, they need to still, or you feel like someone else is responsible, you still need that forgiveness, because if you hold on to that resentment, you're just holding it onto it and killing yourself in the long run. You're drinking the poison that you create for that person that you're resenting. You end up drinking it on a daily dose. So you have to learn to forgive, not just for the other person, but for yourself, more than anything. More than anything. I pray for you guys, Virgo. Like I said, with finances and career, just be mindful. Whatever you're putting your time into, don't overdo it, but don't quit on it either. Balance that energy. So I pray for you guys. I thank Spirit for these messages for the highest good of Virgo. And I wish y'all well. Peace out. Love you guys.